this video, we'll look at how to put together a 12-unit Sonobe shape. And I have two examples here. I'll be taking apart this one because it's a little bit easier to see with the different colored papers what we're doing. But I think this one is also fun and interesting and worth looking at. This is made with magazine pieces. So I just cut some magazine papers into squares for this one. So you don't have to use origami paper. It just has to be a square. It can be any kind of paper. So that's kind of fun. So before we begin on this one, I would like to take a look at this face here. So on this face you can see 4 different pieces of paper. And if I turn this unit, I can see 4 and 4 and 4. Okay, so sometimes when I'm looking at it, I can find the 4, and then at other times I can turn it and I can look at 3. Okay, so this is going to be important to kind of have in your mind as we're folding. Okay, so I've chosen for the purposes of this example to use 4 pieces of paper, or 4 different kinds of paper, and 3 pieces of each kind. So there's 12 in total. So we're going to begin with creating the 3 pieces that come together. So you can choose any 3 pieces, keeping in mind that each piece will be perpendicular to the last piece that you placed. And we'll go ahead and we'll bring this around to create that first place with all 3 papers. Now from here, we're going to work on the part where the 4 was. Okay, so on this one, I can see that if I add a black piece here and a purple piece here, and then connect the orange like this, I now have the shape with all 4 pieces in it. Okay, so then off of this shape, I'm now going to create corners like this for each one of the 4 points. Okay, so the first one's already done. That one's finished. So let's come over here to this one and do another. So let's use the orange paper. So remember, I'm making the corner now. So I'm just going to slide it in so it looks like the corner. This one will wrap around. Not the corner. Now I'll go back and look at my original 4 here. Okay, so now I've got this corner, this corner. Let's do this one next. And slide that right into the purple. The black will come around. Okay. So here's my 4 again. Now I've got this one with 3 in a little corner, this one with 3 in a little corner, this point with 3 in a little corner. And now I'm going to move around to this final one that doesn't have the 3 pieces in a corner. Okay, look at that. Now you can see our shape is starting to come together on this side. But the other side is still pretty loose. Okay. We're going to go back and look at our original 4 and the corners that we created. So we're going to look at 2 corners together. So if we take a look at these 2 corners, we can see that we're starting to form another 4 paper side. So there's the black, the orange, and the purple. So I can add a yellow in here and get another side of 4. Okay. So now I've formed the second 4 paper surface. Okay, so now we're going to go back to that original shape, and we're going to check out these two corners. Okay, so here we have a purple, a yellow, and an orange. So if I add a black there and tuck the orange here, I have another surface that comes together with 4. Okay, so now I have just 2 pieces left, and I can look at any one of the 2 areas that are left, and I can see where there is orange, black, and yellow. So I can put my purple in here. Just like that. And then I can come over here to this one, and I can see yellow, purple, and black, and I'll know that my last orange piece will go right in there. Just like that. And then for the final one, it's just a matter of finding all the little points and getting them tucked in. Okay, sometimes you gotta pull them out from the inside there. So at the end, you'll have 4 points to tuck in. And it's pretty easy to figure out which little pocket they get tucked into, because it's really the only pocket that they'll fit into. It's pretty difficult actually to do this any other way once you get the correct start. Oh, look at that. There we go. So it's all about creating the shape with the 4 different papers, and then working in the 3 corners, or the corners with the 3 papers. Okay, so that's the 12 unit.